Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon, Meenakshi ma'am. How are you?
Yes, sir, I am doing great. After so long, we connected today.
Yes, it's so great to see you in the session and have another session with you. How have you been? How is your practice going on?
Yes, my practice is going well. Actually, I also took a pause for a week
Okay.
today. It is my first session after a week.
Okay, no problem. So, did you have some commitments? What's the reason? Why did you take a break?
Sorry, sorry.
What was the reason for your break, for your 1 week break?
Actually, I wanted to work upon my previous sessions. Like I caught up on my previous sessions. I worked and I have found some of my mistakes, and I thought, let's give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I am just having attending my sessions every day, after attending session, tutor gives me feedback, but what is the use of it if I am not working,
Correct.
right? So I thought, so that's why I took a pause and I worked. So yes, now in this session, you can tell me about my improvement.
Of course, 100%. So we will definitely. So you've been working on the feedback that the tutor has been giving you. You've been working on that, right?
Yes, I worked, but not that much because there were some other works as well.
Huh. That's okay.
I
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, obviously you cannot dedicate your entire time to it, but basically what I'm trying to say is instead of taking your sessions, you decided to work on it, right?
yes. Work on and just expand more knowledge. Like these days, I am into podcasts as well. So
Oh, you started your own channel or like
no,
what
no,
is it?
no, 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 no. Like listening podcast.
Listening. Oh, okay. I thought you started your own podcast channel and you're taking podcasts.
I already have my own YouTube channel. I
Oh,
post videos. Yes, yes, but
oh,
only
yeah.
for English content. Yes, I upload some videos.
Superb, superb. Okay, all right. So let's put to the test whatever you've been practicing, whatever you've been rehearsing. Huh? Um,
Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, Meenakshi ma'am, whenever you've taken the sessions with me, I've noticed that you speak very well. So I'll give you something to speak about. I want you to speak on that. Hmm? Be elaborate as always. There's no need for me to tell you that you already know. Hmm? Okay. So what I want you to speak on, Meenakshi ma'am, is I'll give you a topic. Hmm? I want you to tell me: do you think the world has become a smaller place nowadays compared to
Okay.
previously?
Hmm. Okay. Last time we discussed the same topic.
We did discuss.
Yes, yes,
The world
we
has become a
discussed.
smaller place. Have we discussed this?
Yes, yes, you gave me one example of like
Oh,
you go to the mall and you bumped in a lady. So
oh.
that's how you gave me example. But if you want, I can
No,
elaborate
no, no,
one.
no, 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 no. If you've already spoken on it, then it makes no point speaking on it again.
Okay.
I'll give you another topic. Don't worry, I have a lot of topics. Huh?
Hmm.
So I'll give you
Yes.
another topic. So, what I would like you to speak on, Meenakshi ma'am, is let me know if you have spoken on this or not. Okay. So, nowadays, people are going through a lot of scams.
Hmm.
Correct?
Okay.
There's a lot of online scams, offline scams as well, right? There's scams
Hmm.
related to sharing your OTP. Huh? Sometimes people try different ways of
Hmm.
scamming you, right?
Hmm.
Petrol pump scams. You go to the
Hmm.
petrol and you try to fill 100 rupee petrol and they'll just try to do something. So I want you to
Hmm.
share your view on this scams. Why is it happening? What's the reason for it? How can we
Hmm.
stop it? Hmm? How does the future look regarding scams? Do you think scamming will increase in the future? Do you think it will decrease? I want you to give
Hmm.
me an overview. What are the different scams that you are aware of? How can we protect ourselves from these scams?
Hmm.
Hmm? So give me an
Hmm.
overview of all these things.
Okay. Yes, you are absolutely right. Like nowadays, people are nowadays people are more into scams, right? But initially it happened commonly, right? But these days, I guess people are more aware before sending any OTP to someone and whenever they get any call from banks or any other digital platform, first they think, they don't send any OTP without giving it a second thought, right? But earlier it happened like if someone called to that, they initially took the decision, like at the drop of a hat they just sent the OTP to anyone, right?
Hmm.
And on top of that, I must say, people are like my father, my mother, they are not aware about digital in India and technology. So it's our responsibility to make them aware that nowadays if someone calls you, so you don't need to reply them instantly. First you should talk to anyone, like your relatives, your children. After that, you should take decision. So don't take the decision in no time, right? So that's how we should aware. And recently I was discussing one thing with my family. Actually, we these days we are finding the prospective groom. Like for my younger sister, I have one younger sister, and we are just finding the prospective groom for her.
Hmm.
And my father is not aware about it. Like if I send her photograph to
Hmm.
anyone, right? So they can take an advantage of this. So we
Hmm.
should be aware in that, right? I was making my father aware that
Hmm.
this is not the right way to send her photograph to anyone, right? So first, meet their family, like if they are belonging to our city and they're actually finding the girl for their son. So that after that we can take any decision, we can share the photograph, but before that, we should not share because we already shared once or twice. So that's why I was just making him aware that this is not a right way because of the scam, right? Because nowadays I am using my mobile phone 24, not 24 by 7, but at least most of my time I spend on my mobile phone, and I can see a lot of news every day through my mobile phone. I can make them aware because my mother is using very simple phone. So how they can aware of such scam? So it's my responsibility to make them aware that you should not take any decision promptly. So you should talk to your family members before taking any impulsive decision.
Hmm.
So yes, as you mentioned, like you asked, that how we can protect it. Uh, okay, so it's awareness, I guess, because God gave us a morality and we can think twice before taking any decision, right? So if someone is messaging me, if I get any message, any OTP, so I should not believe. And nowadays there is a advertisement of Akshay Kumar, हम मूर्ख नहीं हैं. So it is also a kind of awareness. He is spreading the awareness of people so that they can't become a fool uh, intentionally, right? So that's how we can stop it, right? So that people, because nowadays if my mother is not using mobile phone, but at least they watch TV. So whenever they all family get together and they are watching TV, so that time there is a in between there is a break and they can watch such kind of advertisement. So that's how they might ask to their children, what does it mean? Why the scam are there? What kind of scams are there? So that's how, so I guess news, such kind of advertisements are contagious, right? So that's how we can make them aware and we can stop it. But I have noticed nowadays it is decreased than before or than earlier, right? So yes, that's how we can protect.
Super, very nice. Do you think in the future scams will increase or do you think it will decrease? What is your view about the future when it
Uh,
comes to scams?
Yes, it can be increased because nowadays we are living in the AI era, right? But how many it will increase as become we should more aware, right? Uh, for instance, life is a learning journey, right? So if one person is going through in particular scam, so the same person teach us
Hmm.
can teach us that I gone through in that particular situation. Someone told me,
Hmm.
so try to keep it in your mind that if you get any call and if you get any message, and so you don't need to reply them instantly, right? So first, visit to your bank. If you get message from your bank, first visit to your bank. Let's inquiry of each and everything, then it's your responsibility to give them OTP, whatever they want. But without visiting on call, you can't give it, right?
Okay.
And one more thing here, huh, huh. So nowadays, women are becoming victims of this kind of scams. Like anybody can call them over video call, right? And after then they can give them vulgar video,
Ah.
right?
Ah.
So yes, so that's why women should be aware, right? And I have heard Vikas Tripathi sir, he was making people aware that before taking any action, you should listen your family first, whether it's your wife, it's your children. You should listen to them that they might become victim of any scam, right? Because nowadays, our parents have a orthodox nature, right? So they believe on others, rather they believe on their children. So that's why he was making others aware that you should listen to your children first, and then you can take any decision, right? So that's why there were many people they committed a suicide because how they proved their family, you
Hmm.
know, like this was the scam, and now how they proved their family members to please believe on me.
Hmm.
So I guess nowadays we are living in the AI. It can be happened. It can increase more than this.
So related to this, there was an article which I read yesterday, right? So there is a proposal that has been made that any amount which is transferred, okay, which has a value of more than 10,000 rupees, will be transferred to the other person after 1 hour to avoid scams. So suppose I send you, you are a scammer, you call me, okay, and I send you 10,000 rupees based on your scam. After that, I speak to someone, I speak to a friend, and my friend says, "Arey, you have been scammed." So I can cancel that payment within 1 hour. So they've given a 1 hour window. This is a proposal that has been made that any amount that has been transferred, which is above more than 10,000, will take 1 hour to process. So do you think this is a good idea, or do you think this may cause a lot of confusion? You know, different kind of scams can be done to this. Like suppose if I'm buying, I come to your shop to shop, right? I do a shopping of say 10,000
Hmm,
rupees. I send you the amount, and once I reach home, I cancel the amount.
hmm,
So
hmm.
that can also be a scam, right? So do you think this is a good idea, or do you think some other measures should be fine? What do you think about this proposal that has been made?
This kind of options will come because nowadays people are really deceptive, right? There are many people, uh, like many people are living. They are very deceptive, and they can easily ditch
Yes,
us. Yes,
correct.
right. So we in today's era we can't believe on anyone. So we should
Right.
be more aware. That's why I guess there is an option. If I have to buy something, so I have to give them payment instantly.
Ah,
Until they receive, they can't allow us to go, right? So it is also called hum murak nahi hai. So the shopkeeper is not fool.
Okay. All right.
right?
So you think this proposal of 1 hour delay is
No,
not
no,
you
no. It will
think?
not work. It will not work. I guess there might many people can become a victim of
Correct.
this scam. Yes,
Correct.
right. So I don't think so that such kind of options will come. So how we can trust on anyone? So because of one person, we tend to
Hmm.
be negative, right?
Correct.
Because of one person, we can be negative. So I don't think so such kind of option would come ever in this era.
Okay. All right. Super. Very nice. With that, we reach the end of the session. Nakshi ma'am, I can see a drastic change in the way you're speaking. Okay. A huge improvement, especially when it comes to sentence formation. Okay. Speaking. So good. You are on the right track. Meenakshi ma'am, I don't think there is much as far as improvement is concerned. I think there is not much that you need to do right now. Continue to do whatever you're doing. Be consistent with your speaking. Okay. Usage of vocabulary is wonderful as always. You are using idioms, good vocabulary wherever it's necessary. That is there. That is coming naturally to you. So that's a good thing. It was a great session. You spoke very well. I think elaborate answers has always been your plus point. You've always been very well when it comes to expressing yourself. Hmm? That has always been. But now what you are doing is you are using the correct terms also. By framing the sentences also in the correct manner. So good. Whatever you have done has been working for you. Continue to do that, Meenakshi ma'am. Okay. And I think it's not too far where you become a flawless speaker, where you become a very good speaker. Hmm? So the day is not too far. Okay.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much, sir. Thank you
You're
so much
most
for your
welcome.
kind.
You're most welcome. You're most. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just giving you an honest feedback. Hmm?
Yes,
Okay. So take care. Have a good day, and I'll see you later. Keep practicing. Okay.
yes. Thank you so much. If I should have buffer time, definitely I could continue this conversation, but still I
Yes.
don't.
Yes. 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 We can
Okay.
connect. We can connect again sometime soon.
Yes.
Okay? All right.
Yes.
All right. Bye. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Bye bye.